Kansas Speedway is stop number 29 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series, as we are there for the running of the Camping World RV 400. Going to be a great race here today on this 1.5-mile paved racetrack. And we know how these Gen 6 cars have been on the 1.5 miles this season. They have been nothing short of awesome. And here comes the starting line for today's event. Here on the pole at 212 miles an hour, it's Sky Commons, the number 20, the number 12. Right best is Ford. He'll be alongside the number 55 Copenhagen Chevrolet of Marty Johnson, a two-time winner this season, including the Southern 500 at Darlington. Joshua Collar, the number 43 STP Dodge, the winner of the Pepsi 400, and also at Watkins Glen, starts inside of our number 2. Beside him, Trent Dunham, number 1 Skull Classic Ford for Sega Motorsports. Charles Sanford, the number 12 or number 24 DuPont NASCAR 2000 Chevrolet, has the inside of the third row. Ford alongside of him will be Jesse Dalton, number 11 Budweiser Ford for Junior Johnson. Then it's Zed Weinstein, the number 70 Rumpel Furniture Toyota for J.D. McDuffie, and he'll be alongside Dylan Poteet, the 31 Mom and Pop's Goodwrench Chevrolet. Ryan Richards, the number 25 Kodiak Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. Beside him, it will be John Arndt, the number 21 Sitco Ford for the Wood Brothers. Then it's Seth Culver, Internet CRA Motorsports, the number 4052 Alka-Seltzer Toyota, and Trey Campbell, the 3-time winner of the season, in number 30 Pennzoil Toyota for Bahari Racing. Here comes the command to fire the engines here at Kansas.
Riders, start your engines!
Banging in the fire the engines. We got several racing here today. 27 laps of distance here on this 1.5-mile racetrack. Getting down to the season now, kind of rounding the far turn and heads for home here in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. And a tight points battle here between coming in Jessica Shelton and Pichu London for the championship. Pichu starting back in the pack, starting a little bit further back than Shelton. Shelton, I believe, starting about mid-pack. There you see her right there in the 9 cars. They come out turn number 4. Marty Johnson and Sky Commons has the pole as the front row for today's event here. Ford against Chevrolet as the green flag waves. We are underway here at Kansas. Sky Commons out in front, car number 12. The very best is Ford. Out in front here, Joshua Collard now goes in second position here as very shot at the back of the pack right there as Charles Sandberg goes up underneath Collard, and meanwhile meanwhile Zed Winston trying to do the same thing in a 70 car. Average speed first lap here, 188 miles an hour for the leader. Look at Zed Weinstein all on the inside there, trying to take second position here, the winner at the night race at Bristol. And here comes the winner of the day race at Bristol, Ryan Richards, with John Arndt there in the 21 as John goes on the inside now of Richards for position. And now Charles Sandberg slowly slipping backwards now in that number 24 car. And so too is Collard in the 43 now. Now you got Mike Becker inside of Keith Batson, Trent Dunham in the 1 car, Dylan Poteet in 31. And Collard losing another spot to another Joshua Osborne in 99. Now look at Osborne flying that 99 car, draft off of the 55 of Marty Johnson, and now Osborne takes 6th position, I believe that was. And he wants more in that 99 car as he goes up underneath Jesse Dalton for position. But Jesse slams the door on Joshua, so lap speed's over 210 to 211 miles an hour now. Good look at William Duncan. He was 5th in points coming in. He's not having a good day so far. Started back in the pack there, and he's now 26th position as he goes up underneath Daniel Voiles and Gene Sanford. And Duncan in a very unenviable position right now. And meanwhile, Pichu London in that 22 car, he's trying to make some points up here. From where he started in the field, though, he was almost to the back. He was almost to the very back. Good news for Peacher, however. Shelton is up in the high side now. Let's see where she's at, and she's also losing spots. And Shelton right now was clocked 21st the last time by us. Now Trey Campbell goes by. Shelton better get down that inside lane before Jonathan Zorlin takes it, and now she will fall back behind Campbell. And now she's going to possibly try to make some headway now, but she's got Gene Sanford on the inside. Now she wants to shove Shelton back up the high side again. Back to the leaders. Joshua Osborne and Jesse Dalton still going at it for position at 99 and the 11 car. One of the best battles on the track right now. But here comes Marty Johnson, 55, the two-time winner this season, including the Southern 500 at Darlington. He wants to take fourth away from Osborne, and he's got it. But so far, it's been all Sky Commons in the number 12 Ray Bestis Ford. And he's got John Arndt and Zed Weinstein in the hunt right now. As they start to spread out, let's take a look at where else everybody is in this pack here. Gene Sanford now going inside Dalton Day. For position. Sanford right now currently running in 18th position at the moment. And Trey Campbell now stuck in the middle of the racetrack right now in that 30 car. Little problem with the 66 and Zach Flickinger. He's got some problems there in that car. Right now it's two Fords and a Toyota in the top three spots right now in Kansas. Sky Commons looking for that first win of the season. So is John Arndt, I believe, in a 21 car. He's not yet won this season as well. Zed Weinstein, he does have a win. That was at the night race at Bristol. We took home the title there. Marty Johnson, 55. He won 2 this season. He won at the second Pocono race. He also took the title at Darlington in the Southern 500. Joshua Osborne yet to win this season as well in the 99. And same with, and I believe Dylan Poteet's yet to win a race this season himself as well in the 31 car. I think my mistake though. Poteet, I think, did win at Richmond. I think he won a second Richmond race on the season. I'll have to check that back out, but I think Poteet took the title at Richmond, the second Richmond race of the year. But he right now runs in 6th position. 7th is Nathan Hudson. He was last in points coming in. Poteet was 11th in the points chase, so he's trying to get himself a top 10. Keith Batson currently running in 8th place in the number 28 Texaco Haviland Ford. That's the retro Davey Allison car she's driving. Charles Sanford diving inside of Jesse Dalton now for the 9th spot, with Joshua Collard right behind in 11th. Seth Cole, 52, is in 12th. 13th, Mike Becker. 14th, Quentin Moore. 15th, Austin Mongold. 16th, Gene Sammer. 17th, Dalton Day. 18th, Jonathan Zorlin. 19th, Tony Green in the number 4 car, the winner of the Daytona 500 this season. 22, Pichu London, 2nd in points coming in. He is in 20th, I believe. Kyle Matthews behind him in 21st position. Kyle Matthews won the season at Rockingham. Nick Pericles in 83 of the winner at Kentucky this season. And there goes Matthews 3 wide inside of Pichu London and Seth Cole. And Pichu goes up the track there. He got shoved up there by Nick Pericles in the 83. And we're already less than 10 laps to go right now. We're already at we're already at 9 to go right now. Johnny Gardner running in the 21st position at number 6 Victoria's Secret car. We explained to you that scheme honor in honor of Scour scheme in honor of Scour Campbell. William Duncan driving for Blue Thunder Fan Motorsports. He is running in 22nd. And there's Seth Cole. There's Peach up on the outside of Trey Campbell in the 30 car. He better hope now, as long as he is on that high side, he better hope now he does not see that other blue car of Jessica Shelton. And Shelton is almost last at the moment right now in that 9 car. In fact, she is almost there, 36th. So Shelton not having a good last couple races, unfortunately for her. Right there on the outside, there behind Cody Lamas. Lamas was 3rd in the points coming in. And he was certainly within striking distance of Shelton and London, both. And now Pichu's now back on the inside lane. So now he goes inside of Stephanie Gardner in 26 for position. Dylan Young is back there. Trent Dunham back there. Mason Powers in the 8th. There's Shelton now going up underneath Mason for position. Daniel Voiles and Trevor Reinhardt and Zach Flickinger hold the last spots. But it's been all Sky Cummins all the time now. And now Marty Johnson, 55 now, will try to make a bid for the lead and the win possibly. 4 laps to go here at Kansas. And I don't know if they'll catch it at 66 of Zach Flickinger. He is way off the pace from a little problem he had earlier. Engine problems, I think, is what they're having some mechanical problems possibly in a 66 car. Zed Weinstein diving inside of John Arndt for 3rd position. Now Dylan Poteet in the 31 goes inside for the 4th spot. Two laps to go for Sky Commons. Does he hold off Marty Johnson, or does Marty go by him for his 3rd win of the season? Down in the 3rd turn now, there'll be the white flag for Sky Commons. And number 12, Ray Bestis Ford for Bobby Allison Motorsports. They come out of turn number 4. The white flag waves, 1 lap remaining. 5 cars nose to tail as they come out to the start-finish line. Car number 12, Sky Commons. Into the 3rd turn they come now. Out of the 4th turn, the number 12, Ray Bessis Ford. Sky Commons wins the Camping World RB 400 here at Kansas Speedway. His 1st win of the season. 2nd will go to Marty Johnson. 3rd, Zed Weinstein. 4th place, John Arndt. 5th to Dylan Poteet. A tremendous performance for him. Nathan Hudson 6th, 7th Keith Batson, 8th Jesse Dalton, 9th Joshua Osborne, and 10th place to Quentin Moore. A great run for him. Caution free all the way through, and an average speed of 209.766. The average speed for today's event. The rest of the top 20 we will have for you here. Charles Sanford finishes 11th. 12th, Mike Becker. 13th, Gene Saber. 14th, Austin Mongol, matching his car number. Joshua Collard, the outside pole sitter, was the third place starter, finished 15th. Jonathan Zorlin 16th, 17th Dalton Day, 18th Comet is 19th Johnny Gardner, 20th Tony Green. And we saw Pichu London finish in the 26th position, so he will finish ahead of Shelton, unfortunately for Jessica, who got shoveled back to 38th in the final order. And to make matters worse for Jessica, Cody Lamas finished ahead of her as well in 29th. So we'll see what that does in the points, but she is not going to be pleased with those runs. I will about guarantee you that. Neither Zach Flickinger finished last in the field. But there is Sky Commons, the first time winner this season in number 12 Rebestis Ford. He'll take the win here at Kansas. That will move him up to, I believe, well, it does not move him up in the top 20, but look at the points. 98 separate first to 6th. And Peachy London closed within 5 points on Jessica Shelton for the number 1 spot. In the points chase, Cody Lamas is now currently 3rd, 46 back. 4th is Zach Flickinger, 88 back. Mike Becker is in 5th position. 6th, William Duncan. 7th, Kyle Matthews. 8th, Dougie Shears. 9th, Dylan Potee. And 10th is Johnny Gardner. That would be as the order right now in the points. On down to Trey Campbell, currently in 20th position in the points chase. Sky Commons' win moved him up only up to the 30th position in the points. Unfortunately for him, he's not having that good of a year so far. And on down to McIntyre, currently last in the points right now, despite having 1 win this season. And anyway, next race on the tour will be at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the NASCAR on Speed 500. Don't miss it.